Blast
time.
in.
I'm filled with the love of Christ and Bang energy drink.
I pull my penis out.
Hey, everybody. That didn't work out like I wanted.
Decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
What? I'm filled with the love of Christ.
God damn it. How did I not get that right?
Because you love that.
That was how that was supposed to work.
Say it again.
Let's see if I can get it right. There. This is how
Decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
What?
I pull my penis out.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Nothing Got Live. I'm Legend.
I am your Miss Parker, and I just want to say I'm looking at a picture right now, and I kind of wish it was on the back screen, but that's okay. It's of Brett Favre, and he totally looks like he's talking about the beach full of dicks.
Like a bro, yeah. Like Brett Favre is one of my favorite people. Like I love. Everybody liked him in Something About Mary, and
what was he in that movie?
He was Mary's boyfriend. Brett. Remember she kept talking about through the whole movie? Yeah. Oh, Brett, my other boyfriend, Brett. And her boyfriend is Brett Favre the whole time.
I thought it was
Christ. You're Miss Parker.
Brett?
Finger.
No.
Oh,
I thought it was Woogie. No, yeah, I thought it was Woogie. That was her boyfriend.
No, the guy she kept talking about. Brett. This guy I know, Brett. The whole time she was talking about Brett.
I don't remember that. I just remember Woogie.
Well.
I pull my penis out.
That's Brett Favre. That's Jason Sudeikis. Look, Brett Favre, I love him. Number 4, played for the Jets, and of course, the Green Bay Packers. He's being sued by the Mississippi. Gotta say it like that, right?
Mississippi. Yeah, they can't say
sued by Mississippi Department of Human Services over a welfare scandal. Now that hurts. I like him. You know he's left-handed.
So, what is the welfare scandal? Did he like
so
rip
Hall
off?
of Fame, Mr. Brett Lorenzo Favre. He was sued by the Mississippi Department of Human Services along with 3 former professional wrestlers. Ted, the $1 Million Man DiBiase. Welfare meant to go to some poorest in the United States. A lot of claims Favre and the other defendants squandered over $20 million from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Anti-Poverty Program, according to Emily Wagster Pettis. 3 names. Next stop, serial killer.
Next stop, naked.
Of the AP. Go ahead.
Brett Favre was paid over $1 million personally for speaking engagements he didn't show up for in recent years. And last month, incriminating text messages showed the former Packers star requested over $8 million in total funds when including multiple other projects. That includes $5 million in grant funds for a volleyball stadium at the University of Southern Mississippi and over $2 million to a Florida-based pharmaceutical company named Prevacus, backed by Favre. Oxycontin. Favre has apparently paid back some of the money, but state auditor Shad White, said last October the legendary quarterback still owed $228,000 in interest.
Mississippi got duped by your own boy, plus a professional wrestler. Ted, the $1 Million Man.
Okay, I have a bonehead question. Why are they calling it welfare?
He took a bunch of money, again, like DiBiase and his son, who were part of this. They were using money for things like rehab.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Got it.
So a lot of this stuff is sort of coming out because, you don't touch a Michael Jordan. You don't F with a Favre. Right? Because if you do, you know what happens.
I pull my penis out.
And then Brett Favre slaps you with it or sends you a picture of it. I don't know. But yeah, this was a whole thing that has been going on for a little while. And I'm very disappointed in you, Mr. Favre.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you ever actually see his penis or was it only ever blurred?
I'm sure it was pixelated. He has a gigantic pixelated penis.
But knowing you would have tracked down the actual pixelated photo.
Why would I want to see Brett Favre's penis?
Oh, because you were a big fan.
No, I was a big fan of him, throwing ability.
Okay.
Plus, he's a lefty, so he automatically had a handicap. Looking at you, Jason. And yeah.
Looking at you, Madison Cawthorn.
Lefties.
Oh, he's not a
But
lefty.
yeah. So what happened is it was a con game, and he got caught up in it. And he has, in his defense, paid back a large amount of the money and was like, hey, I didn't pull my penis out on this one, right? Like this time he was sort of like, he got together with his professional wrestler and a couple other people and got steered the wrong way.
So he's got a low bar now because he's not pulling his penis out.
No, and I was wondering like what Brett Favre was worth. I looked it up. It's pretty hard to track down, but I imagine the guy's worth $100 million.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like just right off the bat.
Yeah. But $228,000 in interest.
Yeah, then you can find that.
I mean, that's just the interest. That's not a principal.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll pay the money back. He's a stand-up guy, but everything happens in Mississippi, which tells me that Mississippians, you're stupid.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you get duped easily, man. Like, whoa. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should let the women handle the stuff from now on.
Yeah, you don't hear a lot from Mississippi women, do you? Except
women
for them to say, bless your heart.
Honestly, the most shocking thing about this story was that I found out that Brett Favre's middle name was Lorenzo. I guess Lorenzo Favre is not a Super Bowl quarterback. But Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett is a total bro name.
He's
like Brett Kavanaugh.
Oh God! And then I don't know. Glossing over the whole like Putin wins Donbass. Like, he did that speech on Victory Day just the other day, and he was just like, and of course the counter program came out of Ukraine with Zelensky going like, "Look, you guys sacrificed like 8 million of us in World War II, right? Like." They did it, you know. So it's 3 days on our side of it. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
And Putin, I didn't know he has cancer. Do you know what kind?
Sure, the kind that if you're a doctor working on him and you don't fix it.
Yeah.
Sucks to be your family.
Yeah, there's probably a gun to his head while he was having the surgery.
No, there's probably a gun to his child's head.
Both. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you don't want him.
There's probably a bunch of soldiers surrounding his family's house.
Yeah, that's not a thing that I would go after. Oh my God. I'm excited to get into Dave Rubens.
Yeah, that's a nice little bit of shot.
I'm going to get all up in Dave Rubens.
Well, he'd like to get all up in you.
But yeah, I'm disappointed in you, Brett Favre. So are these guys. Yeah, let's see. What does Enrico Duterte say? Yeah, Brett Favre.
Yeah, he's your go-to man now. Yeah. You don't even have to put up your middle finger anymore. He does all your speaking.
Just gonna there. I don't even need him. I just there. That's it. I'm just gonna have that as a flash.
All right, Ted Nugent.
Okay. Oh God.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that anymore. I just still can't get over Dr. Oz invoking Ted as one of his heroes. I can't get over people calling Californians like we're this crazy folk. Can't get over that. So that's our segment. I mean, no, I'm saying that's our segment so far. Okay. Well, DailyApparelStore.com. Check them out. Grayson Babcock, he makes all of our swag. He makes our stickers and our t-shirts. If you guys want some, hit us up at nothingyetgroup@gmail.com. If you have any ideas of your own, hit him up at DailyApparelStore.com. He'll help you realize your own vision in something and return it to you. And I have not been disappointed yet. Have you? No. Just by me. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm very disappointed in you, Jay. Baby oil. So, Donald Trump. The man, the myth. The legend. So I've brought up this subject before. Idiots conflate things. Is it this one? It's a
Do we have it?
TYT.
We have it. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so we've talked about this sort of thing before, where people who are very not monkey brain, lizard brain will
Run and hide.
will conflate.
Or
There'll be two things that have one thing in common, and that's that they're scared of it or they don't like it. So they'll conflate the two things and say that they're related. Like, was it Ben Shapiro who said that transgender people were causing inflation? Wasn't he? Didn't he combine those
They've
two
said
things?
so many things that you just.
But I remember that he
did say.
he pulled
I'm
those
sure,
two things together.
I'm sure he said something like that.
Well, Donald Trump, I guess he's not president anymore because it makes it a lot more fun to make fun of him because it's not quite so scary. But he conflated two things. You were gonna yes.
Yes. Something to go. 35. That's right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you want me to read that, or do you want to put it up on the screen?
Put it up. I can do both.
Well, yeah, put it up on the screen, and
I'm fancy man.
Then I'll read it.
I can be fancy.
Trump's question to other officials whether China had the technology to create man-made hurricanes and to deliberately send it as then president's hurricane gun thing.
Yeah, if you haven't heard that yet.
He thought that China was creating man-made hurricanes.
Look, so again, Parker and Tyler on the case. We went to space. Turns out that I looked up a little bit of math, not much. And it was like the amount of energy released by a hurricane is like, I don't know, 238 million newtons or some shit, which sounds like a lot. Or no, I'm sorry, it was like 900 million newtons. And then it was like, in order to say blow up a hurricane, it would take something like 238 of the largest nuclear weapons ever thrown, like ever. So the most powerful one is like the Tsar Bomba, let's just say, and it's like 50 megatons. So it would take 238 of those to blow up a hurricane.
Okay, and Trump would go, hey, do we have now?
Can we get it done by Sunday?
If we have 1,000 of them, and sack 238.
No, but the idea that just makes me, the idea that this president was basically like, he was like, are you in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Where you're just like, we got to nuke it. We got to nuke the hurricane.
Well, like I was saying,
if we nuke the hurricane, we can kill the Sharknado.
Sharknado. Yeah. I was saying earlier, Trump is so insulated and inexperienced that all he has is
moving
video games and movies.
Yeah.
So that's the extent of his knowledge, and that's what I was going to say.
That trip
stable connection here, so it's going to fuck up everything too funny.
Not too fancy.
Okay, I think.
We're going to get to Dave Rubin. Hopefully this works out.
Susan Collins, the notorious gender traitor.
I mean, we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
So I asked Enrico Duterte what he thought of our internet connection, and he said this.
Had the technology to create man-made hurricanes and then to deliberately send them to the United States. The repeated inquiries led to some in the administration referring to it as the then president's hurricane gun thing.
All right, that's cool. I mean, if China could do it, shouldn't we? We can do it, right? Why would we not have hurricane
Hey,
guns?
they reverse engineer our shit all the time. Let's do it.
Also, it seems like sending a hurricane from China to the United States would be difficult because it would be a typhoon.
And I don't even think it would make it across the Pacific. That's why we don't have hurricanes.
We do get typhoons. They come from the South Pacific. Well, I mean, I guess in your mind, like here. So you get hurricanes that come up here, they hit all the states, right? But a typhoon usually comes from down here, comes up through here, and hits all the ignorant states from the other side. But rarely do they go north.
You know, Mother Nature is trying to take out ignorant people. But
all you guys.
My theory is that ignorant people are extra, extra strong because that's all. I mean, I don't mean strong. I mean resilient like cockroaches.
Look, we're not saying that people in these states are ignorant because we're not. We would never say that. I mean,
yeah, we would
Florida
never
Man Frank
say
lives
that.
right here. Florida Man Frank is right here.
Yeah, I got a very intelligent friend in Nolens, but Nolens is a little different.
I guess so. All right, we'll be back in a moment. I'm the J-Town.
I am your Miss Parker.
And this
is Nothing Yet Live. And
oh, she gets the last word.
Always
I'm gonna compete.